Welcome to an episode of Press A to Start. Today we're going to look at Nexuiz on Xbox Live Arcade. We're going to play a bot match, because unfortunately this was owned by THQ, so the online service is currently not working on the XBLA version. So let's take a look at Nexuiz. A first-person arena shooting game with mutators that change and affect how the level goes, but instead of me explaining it, it's much easier to see it. It's definitely a lot faster paced than most FPS at the moment. Simple split into teams of 4 each, 4 blue, which I'm on, and 4 red. Weapons have alternative fire as well, so they have a main fire and an alternative fire. Plenty of pickups for ammo, health. This is the mutator, so we'll put it on super rockets. Some mutators just affect you, others affect everyone in the match. Levels vary from futuristic buildings to a forest. This is also running off the Cry engine as well. Very similar if you've played the multiplayer in Quake or the Unreal Tournament series. In single player, when you used to play online, you could be able to choose what mutators you wanted to use. Mutators to shoot, and then the more you play, you'd unlock the points and you would progress in a career. There are jump pads, the usual array of things you would expect in one of these team arena matches. But you queue up the mutators so they're not all happening at once, and once one's finished, it'll move on to the next one. So after this, we'll have double jump. So you've got regular jump and run. You can activate these mutators by picking up special mutator symbols on the map. Let's see if we can try and find one. Sniping is tricky on this type of game because it's that fast paced. But you can also change weapon. This is rotary one, where you can just flick through the weapons really quickly. So So we're going to change the colour now. So everything's on black and white. But there's a long list of different ones. So it keeps, even if you play the match on the same level, the same map, it keeps it fresh. Let's flick through the weapons so we can have a look at them. Some aren't as visually interesting, like double ammo and the rest, but they do come in handy. There's a special one in the middle. Okay, so bullets are bouncing off walls now. So everyone's going to swap places now. Oop. There's no single campaign. There's just the online multiplayer, which isn't working at the moment, or this bot match. But it gives you plenty of options, you know, bot difficulty and stuff. And the bots are alright, it's not quite the same as playing online. So I'm going to stick the pogo stick one on now. That should make it interesting. Notice everyone has to bounce around. It's not to everyone's cup of tea, but I quite enjoy it for being a bit different and not taking itself too seriously either. It's always a nice change. $10 minutes for a match seems like a good length. There's a couple of modes as well, like capture the flag. But they all vary on depending on what map you're playing as well. This is quite wide level with some quite vertical, like a tower block style. Some have teleporters in there as well. Right, well that was our look at Nexuiz on Xbox Live Arcade. Really suitable for those who enjoyed, say, like Unreal Tournament or Quake. I'd recommend it, but with the online being discontinued. Hopefully they'll make a new one sometime. Right, there you go. That was our look there at Nexuiz. Good, fast-paced action. A handful of maps. There's 9 maps on there, or you can choose random. There's Team Deathmatch and Capture the Flag. With different art style. Same art style, but different locations, you know. A bit more jungle, abandoned, or futuristic train stations, and etc. Okay, thank you for joining us on this episode of Press A to Start.